Hi guys. Okay, it's a completely, sorry for the chair sounds, completely different filming setup than normal. I am in my bedroom on a super small desk. The camera's angled funny. The lighting is weird, but we're gonna do our best. So this also looks completely different. And that is because I have, for the time being, put aside the Budget Mom worksheets. I get bored after a while of doing the same thing, so I wanted to switch it up. I used to budget a lot in a planner. This is one of the Erin Condren planners. This is the monthly, which is just beautiful. And I decided, you know what, I'm going to pull it out. Let's just do something different, spice it up a bit, just to kind of get out of a funk. I've been feeling not as creative as normal lately, and that bums me out. So part of this budgeting journey is finding a way to make it enjoyable, and so that's what we're doing. So I still have to transfer over the Paycheck 1 info over here. So we're going to start with Paycheck 2 on this side. So I even made stickers for the event. I'm very excited about this, guys. So I'm going to go ahead, start Paycheck 2. So we have a bit of a weird, I think I've mentioned this before. Part of our income is actually, or I guess I should say, part of my husband's income is actually reimbursement. One check out of the month for him is like his normal pay, plus reimbursement money. I'm going to bring you guys in. Which is great, except that I'm trying to kind of get ahead on that and set that aside. What'll probably end up happening is when I get my sales bonus at the end of the year for my job, I will probably use that to kind of do almost like a month ahead situation and see if that helps. And in my excitement to make stickers quickly, I forgot to do the income sticker. So I'm just going to write in income, and then budget, actual, and I actually know this one already. It was $25.68.03. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put the bills sticker down. So yeah, I think that's something that sometimes we don't talk about in the community as much as I think we should. And that is just kind of the burnout that can happen with budgeting in general. I think we'd all like to be able to not necessarily not budget, but not have to be as vigilant or diligent about it, I guess. And sometimes it just gets overwhelming. Now, part of that I'm sure could probably be the fact that I also film this and, trying to navigate that along with just life. I have a full-time job and 3 kids, and it can, sometimes it's not easy to just pull out the camera and get it done, but I'm doing my best. So that might have something to do with it. Just kind of, it's not just the budgeting, but it's the whole thing. So But I think just bringing some creative elements back into it is going to be enough to lift my spirits. So far I've got house, daycare, Norton, which is just the antivirus and everything. And I also have the Norton paired with LifeLock, so it keeps an eye on my credit reports if anything's opened, and there has been something that's happened in the past, and it was caught real early because of that, so definitely not an expense I'm willing to cut, because that could have been pretty bad. Then we have the Costco, we have Epidemic Sound, and then we have Affirm, and that's $76.15. And then Kohl's, and that is $29. And then T-Mobile, that is $197. Excuse me. But yeah, I had an absolute blast making these. I used to make so much. I used to make a bunch of planner stickers just for myself. I never listed anything, but it was, making things is my favorite thing to do. If I could make a living on just making things I enjoy making, that would be the absolute best. I'm sure there's a lot of you that feel the same way. Okay, as far as envelopes, we're going to do medical. And I'm going to do 60. Groceries, I'm going to do 260. And this amount, this weekly amount, should be going down pretty soon, because my little guy is going to be 1 the first week of November, so we can finally say goodbye to formula. It's just some of those other things. So that'll be a nice credit to the grocery fund, if you will. And then we're going to do shopping. Now, shopping, this is kind of a combination of things that I used to separate out, but I found for me that the more I separated out different funds, I would get so overwhelmed, which might sound ridiculous, but I'm sure some of you feel the same way. I need it to be as easy as possible. I need there to be as few roadblocks as possible, so I don't want to have to sit there and think, well, should I put toothpaste in groceries or shopping or, etc. So basically shopping is, okay, for instance, I had to pick up new nail clippers for my dog. That went into shopping. So shopping is kind of like household / whatever else we need that isn't a sinking fund and isn't really groceries, if that makes sense. So I had to get my son a pack of socks. Those kinds of things. Just the things that come up during the week or month. And it made it a lot less overwhelming. I will say that. That helped a lot. So just a tip for you guys, if you're finding that you're feeling really overwhelmed, especially sinking funds. Sinking funds used to do that to me also. That might be a good thing to do for you, is to really look at the categories and see, can I whittle these down and make larger groupings? And that might help. So for shopping, I'm putting 100. And then eating out, we are doing 40. Excuse me. Okay, so I'm still going to put things kind of in a similar layout as the Budget Mom worksheets I used. just, again, not using the actual sheets. So I'm going to go ahead and do sinking funds. But yeah, so that was my thoughts on that. And this is definitely helping already. Like, this is bringing me back to the cathartic feeling of budgeting. And just putting stickers on things. I think I'll eternally be a kid in that way. So the only sinking funds we're doing is the car stickers or car tags. That is the only pressing thing right now we need to worry about. But first, I do have to get an emissions test done. And unfortunately, my check engine light is on. So that's fun. Hopefully that turns out to be a whole nothing burger, but we'll see. Okay, and then I'm going to do debt payment. And I'm going to do, I know I'm going to do 300. Oh, I didn't even do any of the totals. Oh, for God's sake. I'm so excited about all this. I'm not doing anything. Okay. That's okay. Let me just put down the 300. I'm not sure which card I'm going to put it towards. I'm going to probably... I'm not going to fill that in yet. Because I need to do a... I need to look back over those numbers again and see what is actually the most pressing to pay as far as whether it be the monthly payment, the interest rate, and kind of, you know, go back and forth like that. So let me get this total real quick. This total for the bills is, let's see here. Oh, and sorry, this might be making my screen do that weird thing. Okay. 450, 240, 2655, 2085, 15, 76, 15, 29, and 197. Did I do that right? 450, 240, 26, 25, 15. Okay, so that total 1054.55. Okay, this total, I know off the top of my head, is 600. Okay, so 2568.03. Well, now I have some ideas for additional stickers, like total, remaining, etc. All right, we're going to take this actual amount and take away the bills, take away the envelopes. So that is 913. I'm just going to put over here 913.48. And then take away that 100. So that'll give us 813.48. And take away that 300. Let me get my savings sticker down. Let's see here. Okay. Minus 300, so that'll leave us with 513.48. Why do I feel like I'm forgetting something? Because that seems like an awful lot left over that's not usually left over. Okay, well, I'm just going to put that 513.48 into our emergency fund. And then obviously when we're done here, I'll go ahead and look over that again and make sure I didn't massively mess something up. Just in case. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and do my favorite portion. Cash stuffing. So, I'll leave this over here so I can see what I'm doing. So I hope all of you are doing well. I'm not sure where all of you are from, but I am in Illinois and it's already getting chilly. Not too bad, but I'm sure for some of you living down south, this would seem super cold already. But for us in the Midwest, it's kind of the perfect weather, you know, hoodie weather. So, okay, so medical, let me back this up a bit. Medical, we're going to do 60, so 20, 40, 60. Yeah, it's starting to get cool. Everyone's getting excited for Halloween. Do you guys do anything fun for Halloween? I mean, you know, is there any kind of tradition you do, or I'm always interested to hear what people do for different holidays. All right, 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60. And that is going into groceries. Now that we're in a different neighborhood, it's kind of nice because all the neighbors will go trick-or-treating kind of together and just walk around as a big giant group. We moved in last year on I think it was the 6th of October. So we were able to meet some neighbors before Halloween and kind of join them in their little thing. So that was really fun. So I'm looking forward to that this year too. So gas, we're doing 140, 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40. And I realize that seems extremely high for a week, and it is, but my husband drives up to Wisconsin for work, so it's a lot. Okay, shopping is 100. So I'm just going to go ahead and put that in that household envelope. 2, 4, 6, 8, 100. And then we have eating out, so we should have 40. And we do. So yeah, I'm having a blast making these. And I'm going to make more. And we'll see how that goes. And maybe I'll put them up so you guys can get them too and all that. Or maybe I'll put them on Etsy. Who knows? I don't know if I'm at that level, but I'm willing to try. I just love making things. So, all right. And hopefully I'll make this budget work this week. So, I wish you all luck with your budgets. Let me know down below if you have any questions. Just say hi. I love hearing from all of you. And I hope you all have a great week. All right. Bye-bye.